today's video, we're gonna be going over how I made $1,200 in just 12 hours in the trucking industry. Even though rates are low right now in this trucking industry, there is still enough money to go around so that you can get loads every day, sometimes even multiple loads per day. The trucking industry will absolutely never die out. It's the #1 demanded industry in America, and you can always make money on it. And I'm gonna show you how I made $1,200 in just 12 hours. If you haven't done so already, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for this daily content on trucking videos and how to make money online the easy way. Go ahead and check out the Patreon link in the description for extra informational and step-by-step tutorials on how to make money using credit, how to boost your credit fast, how to make money in crypto, and how to make money online the absolutely easy way. And if you still have more questions and want to reach out to me one-on-one, I am offering coaching calls for only $10 and the Calendly link in the description. You can talk to me one-on-one and I will answer all your questions to my best ability. But with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and hop into this video on my story time on how I made $1,200 in just 12 hours over the road, man. Let's get into it. Stay tuned for more after the intro. Woo! So yes, guys, I made $1,200 in just 12 hours, and I'm gonna show you how. So guys, I have a list of BOLs right here. You can see that it's pretty full, and this is just my first month in business right here, guys. But it's pretty full. It's about 20 sheets of paper in here, and this is the sheets of paper that they will give you when you are doing a load. It'll say bill of lading or BOL, and it'll have all the information that the broker company needs, that the factoring company needs. All your customer has to do is sign this sheet of paper right here, and you can get paid $1,000 a day. So guys, for this particular load that I'm gonna be explaining, I don't have the BOL for it because it was the quick pay option. If you want to know the differences between quick pay and factoring a load, guys, I have a video, boom, right here on why you should use factoring over quick pay and what quick pay is. I get my money in the same day using this particular dispatcher, and one day I made $1,200 in just 12 hours to go from South Carolina, guys, Columbia, South Carolina, to Miami, Florida. Yes, guys, a 12-hour drive from Columbia, South Carolina to Miami, Florida. It was pretty stressful. It was pretty wearing down on me, but we got it done in just one day, 12 hours all in one day. So what happened is, guys, one day I was on the road. I was already in North Carolina going to South Carolina, and once I got to South Carolina, I got a load to go to Miami for $1,300. Yes, guys, $1,300 for a 12-hour trip, which is over $100 per hour. And I like to base my pay off of $100 an hour, or either $1.70 per mile. The trucking industry is absolutely down right now. It is a struggle to make $1,000 a day, especially in the box truck lane. So if you're making anything over than $1,000 or close to $1,000 a day, that is absolutely outstanding. And due to gas being $5 a gallon right now, you just want to go ahead and automatically subtract about $200 a day out of whatever your load is, and that's what your profits are looking at. The good thing about my dispatcher, and if you guys are going with the dispatchers, if you're going through the dispatcher route, other than looking on the load board yourself and booking your own loads, the one thing you mainly want to look for, guys, is dispatchers that don't take an extra fee. Dispatchers that don't charge you per load, you know, 10% or 5 or even 15% per load, or dispatchers that don't charge you that weekly fee, normally $300. So the way that these dispatchers get paid when they don't charge you extra, guys, is they pretty much negotiate on top of what the load is already at. So say that my load was for $1,300, the dispatcher probably got it for $1,400 and he kept the $100. Either way, $1,300 is good for me. He can have $100 and I don't have any fees to pay at the end of the week. Because what's gonna happen is at the end of the week, say you have 2 dispatchers or 3 dispatchers that gave you loads, and you took the percent option off of each load for each of the dispatchers, you're probably gonna be having to pay around $400 to even $500 for that week, depending on how much your loads were worth and how many loads you took. But if you go with just one dispatcher, you know that weekly fee doesn't matter about how many loads you take and how much they're worth. They will be just a flat rate of $300. So it's up to you to make way over $3,000 a week, so that 10% per load, you know, $300, you know, won't be affecting you. You can pay $300 to make $5,000 or $6,000 in a week. But yeah, guys, that is my experience on how I made $1,200 in just 12 hours. I simply took a load from a dispatcher that doesn't charge me any fees from South Carolina all the way down to Miami, Florida. But guys, that's where I messed up, because I did not know at the time. This was one of my first times, my first month in business, driving over the road. So once I get to Florida, once I get to Miami, I learned that you cannot get out of Miami for a good rate at all. You're probably gonna have to settle for $1.30, guys. And that is just, ugh. You know, you can lose some money going to Florida. Florida loads pay good going into Florida, but bad coming out of Florida. So you're pretty much gonna get trapped, because they pay bad coming out and there's barely any loads posted coming out of Florida, guys. I think this reason is because the trucking industry is very saturated. Also, because most of the lanes, most of the routes in Florida are already private, or they're already dedicated lanes to certain drivers. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, please leave it a big thumbs up so we can get this video pushed out to many others so they can learn more about trucking. And if you want to learn to stay out of Florida, I have a video right here on tips and tricks to stay out of Florida, man. You don't want to be here and you're gonna get stuck and probably lose some money for the week by getting stuck in Florida, guys. This is Black Investors Group, where we make investing easy and we post daily. Be sure to turn those post notifications on for this daily content. In this trucking industry, like I said, rates are low, so don't be discouraged by the prices that you see for these rates. They might be $500 to $600 a load, but they may only be 200-mile trips, guys. So what you want to do is you want to book 2 of those a day, and you could be making $700 a day or $1,000 a day by booking 2 of these loads. Or either if you have a $700 for one day and another pickup for the same day, but the drop off isn't until the next morning, guys, you can still make $1,300 in a single day. And that is how you can scale up your trucking business. Take 2 loads a day. Make sure you're not deadheading, man. Don't deadhead too many miles, and just keep driving, man. Stay on the road. Get all these loads. Have multiple dispatchers sending you loads, and you won't be dry, man. Even though rates are low, it's a lot of loads to be moved. So out of those couple of rates that might be low, go ahead and get 2 of them and boost it up, man. This is Black Investors Group. Stay tuned to the next video, and we out. Woo! If you haven't done so already, man, please go on the link in the description and subscribe to the Patreon. Over on the Patreon, we have how to make money the easy way, how to boost your credit fast, and how to make money online in multiple different niches. Also, we have a full step-by-step startup on how to start your own trucking business. If you guys still have more questions, you can always feel free to reach out to me in the Calendly link in the description. We do offer coaching calls for $10. You can either schedule a 10-minute conversation or a 30-minute conversation one-on-one with me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, man. Join the movement. This channel is on the way to 100K. You don't want to miss out on how to make this money the easy way. Now let's go up together, make it to the top, and let's get this money.